Biking can be a heady experience, but the combination of super fast super bikes and India's often unpredictable roads can be lethal, leading to fatal accidents. On July 25, 2008, 18-year-old Siddharth Singh was killed on the spot when his Suzuki Hayabusa collided with a truck on the Delhi-Jaipur Expressway. Out on an early morning ride, the teenager was reportedly speeding on his superbike when he hit the gas cylinder-laden truck coming down the wrong side of the highway. In May 2005, Rishi Malhotra survived a near-fatal superbike accident. It took 2 years of treatment with several expensive surgeries to get the Delhi-based businessman back on his feet.
I was just passing a Nizamuddin pole in South Delhi. There was some flyover. It was some school kids. They asked me, so which bike is it, which bike is it? So I thought, I've told the brand name of the bike. I've told, they wanted to stop me. I said, just get down to flyover. Then I should stop. And whatever you want to see and ask, then some. I don't know they were drunk, I don't know they were aggressive or what. They hit me from back very hardly and I skipped my bike around half a kilometer. So it was a bad experience, it was a bad accident. I was bleeding a lot. It was only, I just cautionly, thanks to God, I was wearing good helmet, a good brand of helmet which saved my head. That's it. Otherwise, totally I was bad. Treatment is very expensive. But the most expensive part is that you have to explain. I was hit, I was in a trauma, but even after that, I have to explain my parents. I have to give explanation to everybody. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं छोटा हूँ कि मैं गलत चला रहा था, सुपर बाइक है, मैं तेज चला रहा था. It happened. Please believe me, it was not me.
Accidents like these bring up the question of the readiness of Indian roads for super-fast superbikes. But experienced bikers believe that the problem has less to do with the bike than with the rider.
Fantastic acceleration, 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds. That's the power they have, and the top speeds touch 300. So that's the reason they are ferocious, and given the environment of our country, the condition of roads, the lack of traffic sense on the roads, they become highly dangerous if they go into wrong hands.
धूम की वजह से लोगों के दिमाग में हायाबुसा बैठ गया. अब ये जो हायाबुसा है ये 1300 सीसी की बाइक है और इसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए भी आपको माइंड की ज़रूरत है. बिकॉज आज यूथ के हाथ में पैसा तो आ गया, बट पावर कंट्रोल करने के लिए भी तो एक चीज़ चाहिए ना. इसमें हायाबुसा की गलती नहीं है. गलती क्या है? गलती यूथ के अंदर एक्सपीरियंस की है. एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, 1300 सीसी पे सीधे बाइक पे बैठ जाते हैं, उस वजह से प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करते हैं. बिल्कुल डेंजरस टॉय है, बिल्कुल खिलौना भी ये कह सकता हूँ मौत का सामान है ये.
In July 2008, the same month as the Hayabusa accident, a biker gang began terrorizing Delhi, looting people at gunpoint and committing murders before getting away on their motorbikes. Its members were eventually arrested and the leader killed by the police in August 2008, but the effects were felt by bikers across the city.
पहले तो इतना उसका कोई रोक टोक नहीं थी, लेकिन अब तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गई है. जैसे गैंग्स बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, रॉबरी केस, मर्डर केस बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, सबसे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होती है अब तो. क्योंकि कोई सोचता है कि यार ये उसी गैंग के होंगे, पहले ने रोको, प्रॉब्लम कर देते बहुत ज़्यादा, बाइक बंद कर देंगे, चेन स्नैचिंग केस लगा देंगे.
ऑब्वियसली हमेशा 100 में से 90% हमें ऐसा ही होता है कि नेगेटिव रिएक्शंस मिलते हैं. लोग ऑब्जेक्ट करते हैं हमें कि मगर हम ज़्यादा पब्लिक प्लेस में करते नहीं. हमें ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहिए होता, हमें खाली रोड चाहिए होती है. स्पेशली पुलिस वाले हैं कि अगर हमने राइडिंग गियर्स या अच्छे हेलमेट डाले हुए हैं या हमारी बाइक पे थोड़ा बहुत भी मॉडिफिकेशन है, हमें ही जानबूझ के पकड़ते हैं, जबकि हमारा डॉक्यूमेंट सब कुछ पूरा होता है.
Most in the biking community feel that the solution doesn't lie in stopping youngsters from biking, but in giving them space to hone their skills and talent.